Hey, how are ya? It is July 1st, 2024. It is almost 8 o'clock. It's 7:55. And I have a dilemma. So this is it. I kicked off I kicked off a Listapalooza for myself this weekend. I set a high goal and I wanted to make 4,000 items in my eBay store. And I was just over 300 listings that I needed to do to get there. And so I did not allow myself to take off on Saturday. I worked all day. I worked actually until like 4 a.m. I got up on Sunday. I slept in a little bit. I guess 10 or 11 I got up. And because I was very close, right? And so very close, but I still didn't finish until probably 8:30 in the evening. But I did it. I made it. But of course, I'm exhausted. I woke up early this morning. I did what I needed to do. I took care of myself. I, washed my face. I did my hair. I did my makeup. I did all of that stuff. But struggling, tired. And today was a slow day, a very slow day for me. I was productive, but not as productive as I usually am. And right now, I have to make a decision. Here's my dilemma. My continuous glucose monitor ended and it needed to be charged. And so it's on the charger right now. That doesn't take a long time. That'll charge quickly. But the problem is like I said, it's 8 o'clock at night. And when I put it on, it's supposed to only take 2 hours to reset itself, right? When it's inside, when it's connected to me. But lately, it has been giving me this error of updating. And the last time I put my CGM in, it took like 5 hours for it to finally adjust itself or whatever it had to do. And I am not willing to stay up that late. I'm not. And the problem is that it doesn't start working until you give it a blood glucose reading. So the dilemma is, do I stick it in and hopefully it works in 2 hours? Or do I stick it in and go to sleep in 2 hours? And whenever it decides it wants a glucose reading, that I hopefully wake up for it? Or do I not do it at all and just do it tomorrow morning and deal with it tomorrow morning? The problem with that is that inevitably I'm going to be high tomorrow morning, and that starts my day off horribly, right? So what do I do? Well, talking to you, I think I should just try, right? I can put it on 8, 9, it'll be 10 o'clock. I can go to sleep. Hopefully it'll work. And if it doesn't, I can just go to bed. And then I'll deal with the consequences tomorrow, right? Because that's what we have to do when we have this disease, right? We deal with consequences, whether we like them or not. But I think the most important thing is to get enough sleep so that I can be as well rested as I possibly can, so that if I have to deal with a high or, call Medtronics or have to do any of that stuff, I could at least be rested. I don't know. Because when you wake up high, you don't feel rested at all. It doesn't matter how much sleep you get. You don't feel rested. You just feel like, ugh. All I want to do is sleep. I want to sleep more. So I don't know. I could really use your help. I think I need to put it on and at least give it a shot, right? Yeah, I think that's what I need to do. And hey, hope for the best, right? Just hope for the best and deal with whatever I have to deal with tomorrow. Ugh, I hope it's not serious. But anyway, I'll fight back, and I'll come back to where I'm supposed to be, and maybe I'll be annoyed enough that I can call Medtronics and tell them that this has been happening. I just haven't wanted to deal with their stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you get on the phone call and they're like, "Oh, well, where are you putting it? And what are you doing with it? And what's the box number?" Well, to be honest with you, I don't keep the boxes. I don't want all those boxes around. I take them out of the box. I, organize them. I put them in a certain location, and they're away. I don't have that information. You know what? I am not going to worry about it. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to put it on. I'm going to see what happens, and then I'll deal with it tomorrow. Right? That's what I should do. And if you're in the same predicament, maybe this helps you. Maybe my decision making pushes you over the edge, and you know what to do for you, right? Because none of us are the same. This is, this is different for all of us. And they put us in this little group of, oh, your sugar should be between 80 and 120 all the time. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter how you act. It doesn't matter what goes on in your life. Just make sure you're between those numbers. Ugh. That doesn't always happen. It doesn't always happen. No matter how much we try, no matter how good we are, it doesn't always happen. So that's what I'm going to do. So some way, somehow, I kind of hope that this helps you in some way. because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it on. I'm going to hope in 2 hours it is ready to go so I can go to sleep and I wake up with a normal sugar, right? I hope you have a good night. See you tomorrow.